Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this presentation of Wheaton Thunder Volleyball here on the Wheaton Thunder Sports Network. Well, we got a good one for you here today, folks. A CCIW matchup between the Wheaton College Thunder and the Elmhurst Blue Jays. I'm here along with my co-host, Caroline Sinek, and I guess last time we saw the Thunder, it was a while ago in a matchup against Augustana here at King Arena. What has happened since that matchup against the Vikings?
Yeah, well, that was their first conference matchup, and since then, they had another against North Central just last night on the road. But before that, they actually had a tournament in Michigan, which was a lot of games for the Thunder. But they're entering this match going 0-2 in conference, similar to Elmhurst, who's also 0-2. So we've got a great conference matchup. They're both looking for their first conference win on this Saturday afternoon.
Should be a good one. Wheaton to get on the right track after a few losses at Lake Forest and North Central, both in which their hitting percentage was incredibly low at 0.4 and 1.33. So the Thunder definitely looking to get back on track here. Same story with the Blue Jays, as they are on a losing streak of 5 games. So definitely looking to see who establishes a rhythm first here today.
Yeah, and the Thunder are trying to bounce back today. They went to North Central Friday afternoon. They lost in 4, but incredibly close matches. They won the 4th match 27-25. So they've got to be feeling hungry today, looking for some wins that they just couldn't quite finish last night. So hopefully a competitive match, and hopefully the Thunder finish today.
And definitely worthy of note that while it was a tough loss against North Central is second in conference standings, and all of the sets were incredibly close. So the Thunder looking to finally get some traction there in the win-loss record column here against the Blue Jays.
Yeah, looking to prove themselves in the CCIW. Both teams are towards the bottom of the conference right now, so this should be an interesting matchup to see how accurate those standings are this early in the season.
It should be a good matchup. Here on the floor for the Thunder, we have Emerson Trawick, Naomi Bunker, Allie High, Davis Whitehead, Abby Lawson, and Caroline Capps getting the start for the Thunder today.
Yeah, great to see those captains back out there. We were missing them the last time we were in King Arena, but a lot of players back, a lot of players healthy again. Good to see many more subs on the sideline for the Thunder today.
And one of the main players to watch for the Thunder will be Caroline Capps, having a 121 kills here on the season. Good for the most here for the Thunder. Davis Whitehead will be back for the service here to start with the Thunder on the first set. She will send it over. It's dug out by libero number 5, Peyton Shea. Sent over by number 10 on the Thunder, Elise Rossing, and that'll be a kill for the Blue Jays to start here.
Well, that's a good start for number 10, Rossing.
We have the libero, Peyton Shea, back for the service. We dug out by Trawick, set by Whitehead, sent over by Bunker. Dug out there by number 19, Wiley. We dug out by Capps. Sent over by Lawson, and that's going to be a nice kill there for Abby Lawson.
Yeah, Abby Lawson, a freshman. She has been out there on the side, getting some great spikes in.
And Emerson Trawick back for the service for the Thunder. Be dug out by Wiley, sent over by Rossing. The nice save there by High, sent over by Capps, set by Kennedy, and there's going to be a violation on the Blue Jays. Be a 2-1 lead here in the first set for the Thunder. Trawick back again for the service. He will send it over. Be dug out by Che. Tapped by Kennedy, sent over. Nice bid by Whitehead, but it's not going to be quite good enough as the Blue Jays tie it at 2 apiece. Have number 2, Kenlyn Kennedy, back for the service for the Blue Jays. We'll send it over. We dug out by High, set by Whitehead, sent over by Capps, dug out by Che, and that's going to be a kill for the Blue Jays. Whitehead unable to handle it there.
Yeah, some aggressive some aggressive kills to start out this match right here.
We have Kennedy back for the service again. Be dug out by High, sent over by Bunker directly at number 19 Wiley. Be sent over by Rossing, set by Whitehead, sent over by Lawson. Nice diving bid by Wiley there. Be reset by the Thunder, sent over by Lawson, diving bid by number 2 Kennedy for the Blue Jays. And that one's gonna hit the floor as the Blue Jays play some nice defense there, and they will take a 4-2 lead here in the first set.
Yeah, pretty good volley there, but that last kill was just in the right spot in the middle of the floor, and Wheaton couldn't get to it.
We have Kennedy continuing her service. He will send it over, and that's going to be out. And the Thunder will cut into the lead now 4-3 Blue Jays. Into the game, Faith Bailey will take over for Bunker there at the middle blocker. Wiley High, the libero, back for service. Send it over, dug out by Wiley. Sent over by number 15 Larson on the Blue Jays. And that's going to be a nice kill for Caps there.
That's what you love to see for Caroline Caps. That's her rhythm. That's her go-to.
To have her back on the outside. She's going to be a huge key to the game for the Thunder. Sent over by High. Then dug out by the Blue Jays. Sent over by Kaiser. Diving bid by Treywick. Sent over by Caps. Be the set from Kennedy. Set. And that's going to be a good kill for number 10, Elise Rossing, there for the Blue Jays.
Yeah, Treywick had a nice dig that first time, but that second kill by Elmhurst was a little too strong for her there.
Number 11, Kyla Deros will be back for the service for the Blue Jays. Be dug out by Caps, set by Whitehead, sent over by Treywick. Libero for the Blue Jays, have to dig it out, sent over by the Blue Jays, set by Whitehead, sent over by Caps. Will be dug out by number 11. The rejection at the rim for Thunder. That'll be tapped over by Bailey. Dug out by Caps again. Sent over by Lawson, and that's going to be a nice kill for Abby Lawson.
Yeah, I loved how the Thunder really stuck with it, that volley. Lawson getting a great kill at the end. She's been all over today. And here she is serving it up.
And Abby Lawson will be back for the service. We'll send it over. Dug out by Wiley, and there's going to be a little bit of a miscommunication for the Blue Jays as Wheaton takes a 6-5 lead here. Lawson back to continue her service. We'll send it over. Dug out there, and a nice save by Kaiser for the Blue Jays. Caps with the attempt, nicely dug out there by number 5, Che. And that's going to be good for the Thunder. They take a 7-5 lead.
Yeah, good run here. The Thunder gaining some momentum. Lawson with some great serves.
Lawson back, looking to establish more of a Wheaton lead. And there's going to be a service error on Abby Lawson as it'll be a 7-6 lead for the Thunder. Number 7, Caitlin Bauer will come into the game for the Blue Jays. As number 15, Kelly Larson, will send it out. Point given right back to the Thunder. Caroline Caps back for the service. She'll send it over, and there's going to be a service error, back-to-back service errors here by both Blue Jays and Thunder.
Couple substitutions for Elmhurst.
Looks like that's number 20, Erin Murray, coming in for the Blue Jays. And number 24, Madsen Forst will be back. Will be dug out by Caps, set by Whitehead, sent over by Bailey, rejected at the net. But Treywick will make the save and send it over. And there's going to be a violation on the Blue Jays. It'll be an 8-8 game here in the first set. We have number 24, Madsen Frost, back for the service. He's set by Whitehead, sent over by Treywick, dug out there by Deros. Be sent over by Wiley. Dug out by Caps. Set by Whitehead. Sent over by Trawick, and there's going to be the kill for the Thunder. Emerson Trawick there with her first kill of the game.
Naomi Bunker coming in for Alley High.
We have Faith Bailey here back for the service. Be dug out there by number 11, rejected, and an attempted save there. And let's see if they can send it over. It is sent over by Peyton Shea. Kill attempt by Trawick will be no good. What a defensive series there for the Blue Jays.
Yeah, 3 impressive digs there. I thought Trawick was going to kill that thing, but a little bit too much power on it.
As we have a 9-9 contest now. Number 19, Wiley will be back for the service. There's going to be a little bit of a mishandling there on Wheaton's part. Wiley back for the service again. We'll send it over. Dug out by Lawson. There's going to be an error and dig. And a point for the Blue Jays. It'll be 11-9 here in the first set.
Quite the back and forth so far.
We have Wiley back for the service again. We'll send it over, and that one's not going to get over the net, and it's going to be a point for the Thunder as they bring it within 11-10.
Yeah, a good free point there for the Thunder.
Davis Whitehead will be back for the service, the Wheaton setter. We'll send it over. Dug out by Che, and then rejected at the rim by Trawick.
Good to see Trawick getting into some rhythm, getting up there at the net with a great block. She's just right there.
Whitehead will continue the service. Dug out there by Wiley. Set by number 20, Murray. Rejected at the rim by, I believe that was Bunker. And there'll be a 12-11 lead for the Thunder here in the early goings. Whitehead to continue her service. She will send it over. Dug out by Wiley, and there's going to be a little bit of a handling error over there. Not handling error, but misplay by the Blue Jays. Whitehead to continue service as the Thunder look to increase their lead. Be set by number 20, and there's going to be a good kill for the Blue Jays. I believe that was number 7, Caitlin Bauer. Libero Peyton Che back for the service for the Blue Jays. Be dug out there by Caps. Will be sent over by High. The set by Murray. Be sent over by the Blue Jays. And over by Bunker. Be number 15 on the attempted kill, and that's going to be Kelly Larson there for the Blue Jays, as it is now a 13-13 game. 5 Che back for the service again. Dug out by Trawick. Set by Whitehead. Sent over by Trawick. And that's going to find some room. Nice kill by Trawick.
Yeah, great placement there by Trawick. No one on the Elmhurst court was close to that ball. A lot of girls diving for it.
So we have Trawick herself back for the service. Be dug out by Wiley. Set by Murray. Sent over with a bid to send over by Rossing, and that's going to hit the net. It'll be a 15-13 lead here for the Thunder. Trawick to continue her service. She will send it over. Dug out by number 24, Frosting. And that's going to be a nice play for the Blue Jays there. Unfortunately, Thunder couldn't handle it on the other end. Kenlyn Kennedy back for the service for the Blue Jays. She will send it over. Dug out by Trawick. Trawick herself will send it over. Dug out by Che. Set by Kennedy. And that's going to be a nice kill for the Blue Jays. It'll be a 15-15 game. Definitely tight here in the early goings. Kennedy back to continue her service. We'll send it over. Dug out by Caps. Set by Whitehead. Sent over there. I believe that was Lawson. Set by Whitehead again. Sent over by Caps. Dug out by Wiley. Set by Kennedy. Sent over by Rossing. But Thunder were able to handle it. Sent over by Lawson. Dug out by Wiley. Sent over by number 8, Kaiser. And Treywick with the bid. That's no good. Set by Kennedy again. Nice fake jab there for the Blue Jays. Sent over by Bunker. And there's going to end a good volley for the Thunder.
Yeah, great long volley there. So many different Thunder players with some good kills there. But it ended up being Bunker with a nice placement to get the point to take the lead.
Faith Bailey here will come into the game for the Thunder as Allie High is back for the service. Send it over. Set there by Kennedy. Sent over by Larson. And be sent over by Bailey for the Thunder. Set by Kennedy again. Sent over by Rossing. And that is going to be in as Rossing gets the kill for the Blue Jays. Be a 16-16 game here. We have more substitutions here for the Blue Jays. As number 11, Daros will be back for the service. Set by Whitehead. Will be sent over by Caps. Rejected at the rim. And that's going to be in favor of the Thunder as the bid to send it over went out. 17-16 game here for Wheaton. Abby Lawson here. Back for the service. We send it over. Dug out by Wiley. Sent over by, I believe that was Bailey there. And that's going to be out for the kill attempt for Elmhurst. It'll be an 18-16 game as Elmhurst is going to want to talk this one over. So far here in the early goings, a lot of back and forth between these two teams.
Yeah, we've seen each point just being going, the Thunder way. The Thunder will get a run of 2 or 3 points, and then Elmhurst comes back at it. Both teams are just proving that they can receive each other's kills and they can send it back strong.
Exactly, definitely an entertaining one so far here. You've seen for the Wheaton offense, decent amount of Caroline Caps as they're going to go to her for one of their main sources of offense. And then we've also seen a pretty clean game so far. I know one of the points last time was miscommunication. That doesn't seem to be the case for the Thunder so far.
Yeah, they've got a bit of a more consistent lineup this time. They have their seniors back. It seems like they're kind of getting into more of a rhythm as far as where they're at on the court and who's taking the kills. So it's good to see Caps. It's good to see Treywick just going after those balls and really hitting them down towards Elmhurst.
Yep, it's going to be definitely a competitive one here if the first set is any indicator of how the rest of this game is going to go.
Yeah, kind of similar to North Central last night. So the Thunder will have to adjust and make sure that they finish out these sets to get that win, even when it is this competitive. Lawson
will be back here for the service. Dug out by Wiley. And Kennedy will send it over. Dug out by High. And Whitehead is going to unfortunately send it into the net. Because there's a point for the Blue Jays. It'll be 18-17 Thunder. Caitlin Bauer checks into the game here for the Blue Jays. It'll be number 12, Allie Schwartz back for the service. Be dug out by Treywick. Sent over by Caps, rejected at the net. It'll be Jada Wiley there for the rejection for the Blue Jays. That's a tie game. Schwartz back for the service. Be dug out by Treywick, set by Whitehead. Sent over, a little bit of a miscommunication there. Bailey, unfortunately, could not time her jump, and it'll be a 1-point lead for the Blue Jays. Schwartz will be back to continue her service, and that's going to be out. As the Thunder are able to gain a point back, it's now 19-19. Caps will be back for the service. We'll send it over. It's going to be dug out by Wiley. Set by Kennedy. Sent over by Wiley, and there's going to be a good kill for the Blue Jays. Jada Wiley on the kill as the Blue Jays will take a 20-19 lead here.
Yeah, the Blue Jays showing some aggressiveness in their kills here. The Thunder trying to get their digs going for them.
Kneecaps with the service. I believe that's going to go for the Thunder there, as it was last off of Elmhurst. It'll be a 21-20 lead here for the Thunder in the late goings of the first set. Faith Bailey will be back on the service. She'll send it over. Dug out by number 11, Daros. And that's going to be a good kill there for the Blue Jays, as it'll be tied again, 21-21. We'll have Wiley here back for the service for the Blue Jays. Going to send it over. Dug out by Caps. Set by Whitehead. Sent over by Bunker. Rejected at the rim by, I believe that was number 7, Kaylee Bauer, but not good enough as it went out.
Yeah, good kill there by Bunker. Tied up again, 21-21.
Whitehead will send it over here. And there's going to be a service ace. Davis Whitehead with another ace.
Yeah, Davis Whitehead, a freshman out of Texas. That's got to be a great confidence booster for her. Getting that ace.
Currently leads the team in aces with 19 entering the game. It's going to be dug out there, and Bunker with the attempted put down. But nice dig out there for the libero. And there's going to be a kill by Bunker. She gets it on the second bid.
Yeah, Bunker again. She's really coming in clutch here late in the game, trying to finish this up with some great kills. We'll take a timeout.
And Elmhurst is going to want to talk this one over. We've seen in these last few points a little bit more miscommunication, but Wheaton opening up with a 2-point lead.
Yeah, just 2 points away from a win here. We see them in their huddle, the captain's giving some input, trying to draw up what might be the best plan to get these last 2 points in, get a win early in this match here, set them up for success.
Definitely going to be key if they're looking to win this one. A lot of their most recent games have been either sweeps or being swept, with the exception of the North Central game. So getting that first one will set the right tone here for the Thunder.
Yeah, finishing this match could be a great tone setter, like you said, but Elmhurst in their huddle looking like their coach has a lot to say, a lot of enthusiasm on his face. He wants the win. We'll see how both of these teams come out here, how they respond, and who gets this really crucial point right here.
Definitely both teams eager for their first CCIW win. Davis Whitehead will be back on the service for the Thunder. He'll send it over. Be dug out by number 24, Cross. And there's going to be a point for the Blue Jays there. It'll be 23-22. We'll have number 5, Peyton Shea, back for the service for the Blue Jays. And that's going to be a arid dig bid for Caroline Caps as this game is tied.
Well, the Blue Jays got to be happy with that turn of events coming out of the timeout. Tie game here.
Shea back for the service again. We dug out by Caps, set by Whitehead. It's poked over by Treywick, dug out by Shea. Dug out by Lawson. Lawson will send it over, and there's going to be a kill for Abby Lawson.
Great kill by the freshman on the right side. That's exactly what the Thunder needed. A little bit of momentum, trying to get this last point right here.
It'll be match point here for the Thunder as they lead by 1. Sent over by Treywick, dug out by Wiley, set by Kennedy. It'll be sent over by Rossing. And then Wiley will bump it over. Set by Treywick, sent over by Bunker. Lawson with the bid, as Treywick is going to send it over. Set by Kennedy, sent over by number 15, Larson, and that's going to be good for the kill as we are knotted here at 24.
Yeah, couldn't get that point, but you can really tell both teams are pushing right now. We saw one Thunder player basically running into her teammate trying to get that hit. Every point is so crucial here, and you can tell by the urgency.
Kenlyn Kennedy will be back for the service for the Blue Jays. Looking to gain the advantage here in the late goings. Be dug out by High, set by Whitehead, sent over by Lawson. Nice dig by the libero Che. Will be sent over by Kennedy again, set by Whitehead, sent over by Caps, and there's going to be the kill for the Thunder.
There we go. That's exactly what we want to see. We got our leading killer, Caps, in her rhythm, getting that point.
The advantage will go to Wheaton here. Allie High will be back for the service, looking to put this first set away. And there's going to be a mishandling. Let's see if the Blue Jays can dig this one out. They do. Set by Whitehead, sent over by Caps, rejected at the net, sent over by Whitehead, dug out by Kennedy, set by Ribeiro over there, dug out by Whitehead. As High will set for Caps, dug out by Che. He's sent over by Kaiser, dug out for Caps. Caps will send it over, dig by Wiley, set by Kennedy, sent over by Kaiser again, and there's going to be a point for the Blue Jays.
Wow, 25-25.
We're going to take another timeout here. Definitely a close one. Both teams looking to gain the advantage here in the first.
Yeah, it feels like we've been tied this entire set.
Definitely a lot of back and forth between these two teams. If this is any indicator for the sets ahead, we're going to have a very competitive match for you here, folks. Thunder will retake the floor. Main starters out there with High, Trawick, Caps, Lawson, Whitehead, and Bailey.
Yeah, Coach Schmidt not taking the full timeout shows she's confident in her players' ability to execute here in this last point.
Elmhurst coach Cameron Andrew still talking over with his team. Definitely showing some great defense there for the Blue Jays, as they were able to handle some pretty fierce attacks there for the Thunder. Here we go. Let's see who is able to get this first set here in this game between the Blue Jays and the Thunder. Service will be sent over by Kayla Deros.
0-0 here, and it is time to perform.
Wheaton looking for the advantage, obviously here, need to win by 2, as is currently 25-25. Sent over by Karos, dug out by Trawick, set by Whitehead, sent over by Trawick. Nice diving bid there, but not good enough for the Blue Jays.
There we go.
As Trawick is able to get the kill, and Wheaton has the advantage.
Well, a rolling kill over the net, but ended up being the point we needed.
Lawson will send it over, dug out by Che, set by Kennedy, rejected, and the Thunder are gonna get this first set here, 27-25.
Great ending to a long competitive match. You see the Thunder's faces, they're excited. It's gotta feel good to get that close victory.
As we've seen, the Thunder have been in a lot of close sets here, and it's finally nice to see one of these ones go the Thunder way.
Yeah, that's a momentum shifter. Hopefully a positive start to this set here against the Blue Jays.
Starting to see the Thunder get back to what they're good at, having Caps on the outside, getting Trawick involved as well. You definitely see in their last few games, Wheaton definitely staying competitive with teams. In the North Central game, as we mentioned before, North Central, pretty good team, currently second in the standings, as both these teams right now are trying to gain traction in the CCIW standings. Wheaton here in, I believe that is 6th, and Elmhurst in last, both 0-2 in conference play, but looking to see if their first win can catapult them to something greater.
Yeah, not a lot we can say about the conference this early on, as most teams have only played 2 conference games so far, including these 2 teams here, but it would be great to get a win for both of these teams, gain a little confidence in conference, try to make a name for themselves. And I like how the Thunder are playing. They're playing aggressive, they're playing hard. Both teams are showing a lot of heart, a lot of fight, just kind of sprinting over for all the loose balls. Especially at the end there, as it got really competitive. really close at the end. It was great to see the heart in all of these players.
Definitely, and we're going to see if the benches play any factor into this game, with Elmhurst having a significantly bigger bench here than Wheaton, making use of their substitutions here early on.
Looks like Emerson Treywick led the first set with 5 kills. Bunker and Abby Lawson adding 3 kills, and Caps with 2 kills. So it's great to see that these kills are just spread out among the Thunder team. They have a lot of different capable players that can send the ball over and get that point for the Thunder.
Really good to see some good distribution here between the Thunder. See if they'll be able to get some of their other people going here in the second set, as the Thunder will open with a 1-0 lead here.
Yeah, and they'll have to watch out for the Blue Jays' number 15, Keely Larson. She led them with 5 kills this first set, and she's got a powerful arm.
And also Lancey Kaiser there towards the end, coming in, making an impact for the Blue Jays. As we're gonna get ready to start the second set here, on the floor will be Treywick, Caps, Bailey, Whitehead, and Lawson, along with Bunker and High, be on the floor for the Thunder. You see Bailey going off, so it'll just be Bunker there at the middle blocker.
We had 17 tie scores in that first set. It's just crazy how many times we went back and forth, really showing that both of these teams can compete with each other.
So we see number 19, Jada Wiley, the sophomore from Florissant, Missouri there. On the service, she will send it over. It's gonna be dug out by Allie High. Be sent over by number 7, Bauer. And there's gonna be the first point of the set for the Blue Jays.
Yeah, good start for Bauer. That was a really nice kill there.
See Wiley will continue her service. Set dug out by High. And there's going to be a little bit of a miscommunication there for the Thunder, as Whitehead wasn't able to get to the ball.
Yeah, that's those are one of those points. Really a bummer. Just should have gotten that ball.
Wiley will send it over. Dug out by High. Be dug out there by Treywick. And there's going to be an errant put down spike by the Blue Jays. With 10, Elisa Rossing unable to put it in, and that'll be their first points for the Thunder. Treywick here with the service. Dug out by Wiley. Set by Kennedy. It's going to have to be sent over by Rossing. Set by Whitehead. Be tapped over by Bunker. And there's going to be a nice kill for Naomi Bunker. As we now have a 2-2 game here in the second set. Treywick here to continue her service. Dug out there by Che. He's sent by Kennedy, sent over by Rossing, set by Whitehead, sent over by Caps. And that's going to be out of bounds, as the Blue Jays will take a 3-2 lead.
Well, that's the type of power you like to see from Caps, just a little bit off center there.
So we see Peyton Che back for the service for the Blue Jays. Set by Whitehead, sent over by Lawson, dug out by Wiley, set by Kennedy, have to be sent over by Rossing, dug out by High, set by Whitehead. We're gonna have a set here by Kennedy, sent over by Rossing, dug out by Treywick. We have a good volley developing as Lawson's able to dig it out, sent over by Treywick, dug by Che, sent over by Kennedy. But I believe she touched the net, so that's going to be a point for the Thunder. Nice volley there for the Thunder.
Yeah, great long volley there, and surprise again, we're tied.
We have substitutions as Caps will enter the game. Dug out by Wiley, set by Kennedy, sent over by Larson. And this is going to be good for the Blue Jays. I believe the return went out. We have number 2, Kenlyn Kennedy, back for the service for the Blue Jays. We'll send it over. Be dug out by Caps, set by Whitehead, sent over by Caps, And it's going to be kept alive, but not good enough. Caroline Caps with the kill. We will have Abby Lawson back for the service for the Thunder. Here in a 4-4 game. She'll send it over. Dug out by Wiley. Reset by Kennedy. Sent over by Larson. Juggled around there. Be sent over by number 8, Kaiser. Reset by Bailey. Sent over by Caps. Dug out by Che. Sent over by Rossing again. Set by Whitehead. She'll send it over. Set by Kennedy, and there was a nice bid by Kennedy, but good save by High, as that's going to result in a Thunder point.
That was a beautiful play. A lot of Thunder players doing a lot there. Allie High with a great dig, and then Lawson just finishing it with that beautiful spike.
Lawson herself will be back for the service. Dug out by Wiley, set by Kennedy, sent over by Larson. And that's going to be a good kill for the Blue Jays.
Well, that's Larson again, and she ties it up 5-5 as the Blue Jays have sub coming in.
Definitely seems like it's going to be a tight one all the way to the wire here at King Arena. As Daros will send it over. Dug out by Treywick. Set by Whitehead. Sent over by Bailey. Set by Kennedy. Sent over by Wiley. Nice dig by Lawson there. As that's going to be out, and it will go to the Thunder. Point for the Thunder there is Caroline Caps will be back for the service. She'll send it over. Dug out by Caros. Set there. Mishandling a little bit for Kenlyn Kennedy as Wheaton takes a 2-point lead here.
Yeah, that dig was just a little bit too far into the net. Kennedy couldn't get the right set there.
Caps will send it over. Dug out by Larson. Sent over by Wiley. Will be dug out there by Che, tapped over by Larson, and that's going to be out of bounds. It'll be another point for Thunder as it's now 8-5.
Well, a 3-point lead, and we'll take a timeout.
Definitely nice to see Wheaton open up a 3-point lead here. Definitely some good defense as we see Allie High starting to get into the game here.
Yeah, High getting some great digs, and a lot of Thunder players showing that they are capable of receiving those balls.
Absolutely, as we see, it's definitely going to be a tight one as it was back and forth, but the Thunder able to open up a 3-point lead here over the Blue Jays. Really good to see everyone also getting incorporated on the Thunder end.
Yeah, similarly matched teams. Looks like the conference rankings had it pretty close as these teams are just back and forth.
Absolutely, definitely. It's two teams at an even skill level here as they're showing. Let's see. Wheaton can build on their lead here.
Yeah, they're looking good in the huddle. Schmidt's having a lot to say, but I see smiles on their faces. Look like they're having fun, which is always a good sign.
Definitely seems like they're playing free and easy here this Saturday afternoon. Caps will be back to continue her service. She will send it over. Be dug out there by Caros. And Wiley will send it over. Rejected by Bailey. It can be, I believe, a violation there on the Blue Jays, excuse me. There'll be a 9-5 lead for the Thunder here. Sent over by Caps, and there's going to be an error. Service error on Caps as the Blue Jays get a point back. We will have number 15, Keely Larson, back for the service for the Blue Jays. She'll send it over, and there's going to be another service error. Back-to-back errors here. It's going to be 10-6 Thunder.
Well, 4-point lead actually feels like a lot here in this set.
Here, the Thunder starting to build a bit of an advantage. Bailey will send it over. Dug out by Caros. Set by Kennedy. Sent over by Kaiser, but a rejection at the rim for the Thunder. And it'll be 11-7 lead here. We'll have number 24, Mason Frost, back for the service for the Blue Jays. She'll send it over, dug out by Lawson, set by Whitehead, sent over by Treywick, rejected at the net. And there's going to be a nice tap over. I believe that was number 7, Kaylee Bauer. I believe it is the 11-9 scoreboards here haven't quite updated yet. Ms. Frost will be back to continue her service. Send it over, dug out by Lawson, set by Whitehead, sent over by Treywick. Nice dig there for Che. And there's going to be a nice point for the Blue Jays.
Yeah, good placement. We've seen some good volleys, and here comes in Katie Stotts for the first time in this set. She's coming in for Lawson.
Katie Stotts, the sophomore out of Ada, Michigan. As Frost will take over for the service. The scoreboards here say 10-9 Thunder advantage. As Caps will send it over. Nice dig by Che, and that'll be a nice kill there for the Blue Jays. Frost back for the service. She will send it over, and that'll be a service error there as the Thunder gain back the advantage. It's going to be 11-10.
And Lawson running back in. It looks like Coach Schmidt just had something she needed to tell her before she had her continue in this set.
So Whitehead will be back for the service. She'll send it over. Dug out by Che. Set there. And sent over by Wiley, and that's going to be a nice kill for Wiley for the Blue Jays. Elise Rossing here will check in for the Blue Jays as Daros heads to the bench. Wiley here with the service. She'll send it over. Dug out by Caps, set by Whitehead, sent over by Treywick, and there's going to be a nice kill for Emerson Treywick.
Yeah, that's what we love to see by Treywick. She had a funny look on her face after that kill, but she got the point.
Treywick will be back for the service. She'll send it over. Dug out by Frost, sent over by Bauer. I believe that's going to be a net violation there. That'll be number 20, Erin Murray, there on the error. As Treywick will continue the service here. It'll be a 13-11 advantage for the Thunder. Be dug out there by Bauer, set by Kennedy, sent over by Rossing, sent over by Wiley, dug out by Whitehead on the Thunder side. That'll be sent over by Caps. Nice dig for Che. Will be sent over by Rossing, but that's going to be out. It's going to be a 14-11 lead there for the Thunder. As number 21, Ali Severino checks in for the Blue Jays. Be dug out by Che. Sent over by Severino. Dug out by Treywick. Be set by High. The attempt for Caps, but sent directly back by the Blue Jays. Caps again. Be dug out by Wiley. Be set by Murray. Sent over. Rejected at the rim by Bunker. Sent over by number 7, Bauer. And there's going to be, I believe, a point for Wheaton, actually, as there was an error on the Blue Jays.
Yeah, another point for Wheaton makes it 15-11. And another quick timeout here.
Definitely seeing on the Wheaton end, starting to build some momentum here, keeping the Blue Jays at distance with a 15-11 lead. Treywick getting some nice kills there.
Yeah, Wheaton in general seems to be taking a bit more of a lead on the Blue Jays here in the second set.
You can see this will be important coming down the stretch. See if the Thunder can maintain that lead. Obviously the Blue Jays looking to reverse the course coming out of their timeout. Definitely digging deep into their bench as well. So we're seeing a lot of rotation from the Elmhurst players as they're looking to gain some traction.
Yeah, and the Wheaton Thunder have a lot more players dressed out today. It's just good to see more of a full team for the Thunder, although they do have one of the smaller rosters for the CCIW.
As we observe, the Elmhurst bench looks like a small army compared to the Thunder.
Yeah, they honestly might have double the Thunder numbers-wise.
Yes, while the Thunder are low in numbers, they are definitely high in spirit here.
Amen.
As they hold a 15-11 lead. As Treywick will be back for the service. Treywick, second on the team in service, aces coming into the game. She will send it over. That'll be dug out by Che. Sent over by Bunker. Nice dig by Lawson, but it's going to go out of bounds. See more substitutions here for the Blue Jays. It's number 15, Kaylee Larson, will be back into the game. He's sent over by Che, dug out by Cap, set by Whitehead, sent over by Lawson. They'll be dug out by Froze. As Che will have to send it back over, dug out by High, set by Whitehead, and there's going to be a kill for Naomi Bunker.
That was lovely. A lot of enthusiasm in King Arena right now, as Bunker just had the nice little run around to the right side of the net and just slammed that thing down.
Allie High will be back for the service, and that'll be directly into the net. It'll be a 16-13 lead here for the Thunder.
Kellen Kennedy coming back in for the Blue Jays, and she'll take this next serve.
Kellen Kennedy, the center here out of Appleton, Wisconsin, in her sophomore year. She will send it over. Be dug out by Cap, set by Whitehead, sent over by Lawson, dug out by Wiley. Be sent over by number 21, I believe that was Severino. And there's going to be a nice kill for the Thunder there.
Yeah, great run up by Caps. Looks like the Blue Jays got a little block on it, and then they just couldn't recover. And the Thunder will get that point, leading by 4 now, 17-13.
As Lawson will be back for the service, dug out by Wiley. Reset by Kennedy, sent over by Severino, dug out by High. We sent over by Caps, and there's another kill for Caroline Caps.
Really encouraging for the Thunder. That's a few plays now that they've just had a great combination there with the set and kill.
As Lawson will be back for the service. He'll be dug out by Wiley. Set by Kennedy, sent over too far for Kaiser, as that'll be a 19-13 lead here.
That has got to be the largest lead of this match so far.
See the Thunder looking to gain some traction, put this one away. Set by Kennedy. I believe there'll be a net violation there on Kaiser. As Karos will check back into the game for Severino for the Blue Jays.
Katie Stotts out of Michigan back in.
Stotts will take over for Lawson. As number 11, Daros, will send it over. Be dug out by Treywick, and it'll be sent over by Bailey, and there's a nice kill for Faith Bailey.
Faith Bailey, also out of Michigan. She's a freshman standing at 6'1", and she's shown a lot of capability here in her first year at the Thunder.
Caps will send it over. Nice attempt by Karos, but that's not going to be enough as the Thunder take a 21-14 lead.
Yeah, good serve there by Caps. A lot of momentum now going the Thunder's way.
Caps will send it over, and there's going to be a service error for Caps as the Blue Jays are able to stop the bleeding. More substitutions here as Schwartz and Bauer will check in for the Blue Jays. Allie Schwartz here will be on the service. She'll send it over. Be dug out by High, set by Whitehead, sent over by Treywick. Be dug out by Schwartz, sent over by Wiley, rejected by Whitehead, kept alive, and Treywick will send it over. Dug out by Daros. He'll send it over, rejected, but not quite there for Treywick.
Yeah, that's got to be frustrating for Treywick and Bailey there. They were right there for the block. Looked like they had it, but the ball just kind of got caught on Treywick's arm.
Allie Schwartz will be back for the service, as that's going to be unfortunate error for Stotts. It's going to be 21-17 now. Elmhurst starting to pull in. Schwartz will be back for the service. She'll send it over. Dug out by Caps. Sent over by Bailey. Be set by Kennedy. Sent over by Wiley. That was a nice kill from Jada Wiley. Let's see some substitutions here for the Thunder as Naomi Bunker checks back into the game for Alley High. Faith Bailey will be back for the service. 22-17 lead here. Be dug out by Karos. Be set by Che, sent over. Dig by Stotts. Be sent over by Bunker. And let's see if the Blue Jays can save this one. It's sent over by Kaiser. Be dig out by Stotts, sent over by Whitehead. Wiley's gonna have to send that one over. The dig for Stotts, set by Whitehead, immediately over. And Che will save it again for the Blue Jays. Nice defense there for the Blue Jays as they're able to take the point.
Yeah, quite an intense volley there. A couple subs coming in now for the Blue Jays as Lacey Higgins, number 6, Faith Bailey, will exit for the Thunder.
Mason Frost will be back for the Blue Jays. Be set by Whitehead, sent over by Caps. Be set by Che, and there's a nice play there for number 28, Erin Murray, with the set immediately over.
She's excited about that one. Smart play, shows a lot of aggression for the Blue Jays trying to claw their way back into this game.
So we now have a 22-19 lead for the Thunder. Be dug out by Caps. Be sent over by Treywick. Smart decision there. Set by Murray, and there's going to be the kill for Wiley. Nice reaction there for the Elmhurst bench.
Yeah, looks like they fell over. Not sure if they're a boat or something.
Something like that. Be dug out by Stott, set by Whitehead, and what a kill for Naomi Bunker.
Man, that is exactly the play that you want to see late in this game. Tons of energy, getting the crowd going in Keene Arena.
You see Whitehead will be back for the service. Wheaton with a 23-20 lead. Whitehead will send it over, but it'll be dug out by Darrows. We sent over by Wiley. Diving bid by High, but not quite good enough as Jada Wiley gets another kill here for the Blue Jays.
23-21, Thunder lead. Another tight match. We'll see if the Thunder can finish it now.
Blue Jays able to crawl back into this one. Wiley will send it over. Dug out by Caps and over by Lawson. Nice dig by Wiley. Be sent over by Severino. The set by Whitehead. Bunker with the attempt, but rejected at the net by Bauer. Be a 23-22 game.
And a timeout. Wheaton just playing with their food right now, trying to finish it. Coach Schmidt looks like she's got a lot of energy in this huddle. 2 points away from their second win of this match.
Definitely we've seen the intensity go up with a few really energetic kills from Jada Wiley for the Blue Jays side and for Naomi Bunker on the Wheaton side.
Yeah, both teams shown they're really capable, but we'll see what it will take to finish this match, and these next 2 points really crucial again. Similar ending here in set 2.
Certainly, definitely another close competition for the Thunder. So looking to come out on top on this one.
Yeah. Dominic, what would you like to see this last play here? What would be your ideal play for the Thunder to get this point?
Well, I think based on how they've been going so far, I'd like to see Caroline Caps get into this game. Like to see her get the ball on the outside and come down aggressively on the Blue Jays defense.
Yeah.
See if they'll be able to make that happen.
I would love to see that too. Just a nice hammer down, finish this game. We'll see.
See if they can bring it to 25-25 again. as Wiley will send it over, and there's going to be a mishandling by Lawson. As it'll be 23-23. As Wiley continues her service here. She'll send it over, dig out by Cap, set by Whitehead, and that'll be a good kill for Trawick, as it is now match point for the Thunder. Trawick here on the service. She will send it over, dug out by Che, set by Kennedy, rejected by Bunker, and that'll be good for the Thunder win.
Wow, what an ending. 2 great plays there. Neither by Caps, but we saw some great team play there. A beautiful block by Bunker to end the match.
Definitely not the thing we predicted, but all good the same.
We're not future tellers, but we try.
Fortunately, we don't have a crystal ball up here in the booth.
We did predict a win, I would say.
For sure,
I think we hit that one.
As we see now, the Thunder are able to open a 2-0 set advantage over the Blue Jays. We're going to see if they can finish this one out with a sweep. Though it has been definitely close. Seems like Elmhurst is in the position Wheaton was in while they were at North Central. Close but no cigar.
Yeah, and that's a very defeating feeling for Elmhurst right now. We see their coaches in a little huddle trying to figure out what they can adjust to try to finish one of these games. You know, they show that they can perform, they can score points, but at the end of the game, that's what really is mattering in these sets.
Absolutely, it's not quite about how you start, but how you finish. As Wheaton was able to take the 2-0 lead here. Definitely Elmhurst was able to battle back a bit, but Wheaton shored up at the end.
Yeah, I will say Elmhurst has a lot of energy. They've got a huge bench, which one advantage to having a huge bench is you can have lots of fun with your celebrations.
Absolutely.
Some dance moves, some coordination going on, very impressive.
It's going to be something we're watching throughout these matches.
For
just
sure.
To see how each bench is able to encourage their team through celebrations. Some updates here at King Arena. I believe that's from Division I. As we hear over there, saying that the New York Yankees beating the Boston Red Sox 7-5. My New York Yankees. Just thought that was important to point out.
Yeah, really getting the crowd engaged with these announcements.
Absolutely. Funny to see the crowd react to different schools around the country.
And assistant men's basketball coach, Coach Panner, really getting into sharing those statistics.
Here as the PA announcer, doing a fantastic job as always.
Important updates, and we also have a men's soccer game here at Joe Bean Stadium tonight.
Let's see if the Thunder can take their success from the volleyball court to the soccer pitch.
We saw a few of the men's soccer players here earlier cheering on volleyball before they went to go get warmed up.
Absolutely good to see the various Thunder teams supporting each other here. We will have Davis Whitehead back for the service for the Thunder to start this third set. Wheaton leading 2-0. It'll be a dugout by Caros. It'll be set by Kennedy, sent over by Wiley, and there's going to be a nice kill for Jada Wiley.
And it looks like that actually went to the Thunder.
My apologies, yeah, that was out by Jada Wiley. It'll be point for the Thunder. And that's going to be a service ace for Whitehead, the team leader in service aces. This will be a 2-0 lead here for the Thunder. Whitehead will be back for the service. She will send it over. And there's going to be another service ace for Davis Whitehead.
Whitehead again, the freshman out of Texas, and she is killing it at the service position.
Currently coming into this game with 19 service aces. And she will send it over again. That'll be dug out by number 8 Kaiser, and that'll be a point for the Blue Jays as they're able to capitalize.
Thunder lead 3-1 as the Blue Jays have their first sub here.
We see the libero, Peyton Shea, back for service. Nice dig out there by Whitehead, sent over by the Blue Jays. Abby Lawson will send it over, and that's going to be out, as it's going to be a 3-2 Thunder lead.
Yeah, thankful for our line judges here. There have been some calls that I have not even seen, and they are really seeing the floor.
Peyton Shea back with the service. It's going to be sent over by Treywick. Nice kill by Emerson Treywick.
That was a powerful one there for Treywick. She's happy. She's getting going.
She will be back on the service for the Thunder. We will send it over. Will be set by Darrow, sent over by Wiley. And there's going to be an error for the Blue Jays. I believe it hit one of the antennas.
Yeah, another close call for the refs.
It's going to be a 5-2 lead here for the Thunder. It'll be dug out by Larson, sent over by Wiley, set by Whitehead, sent over by Caps. The nice dig by Che, sent over by Wiley again. Nice diving play for High, sent over by Bunker. Be set for Kennedy, and that'll be a carrying error there for Kennedy as she couldn't quite get it over.
Great to see that extra hustle there. Bunker had a nice way of getting that ball over the net there, and it looks like something is a miss on the net.
One of the referees setting the antenna. We will have Treywick back for the service with the Thunder, having a 6-2 lead here over the Blue Jays. We will send it over. Dug out by Darrows, and there's going to be a mishandling by Kennedy.
Looks like Bunker just met her at the net there, forced that ball down, and a big celebration for the Thunder as we go into a timeout.
We have a 7-2 lead here. Wheaton able to open with an early lead. Obviously, we saw last time the Blue Jays definitely have the ability to battle back into this game.
Yeah, we're definitely going to continue to see them fighting. The coaches again having a huddle. It's interesting, they have different bench celebrations, but also the coaches taking on different techniques as we see the Elmhurst coaches huddle in before they get into the circle to give their girls their timeout spiel. Coach Stephanie Schmidt just going for it. We see her giving her girls a pep talk and sending them out to the court.
Stephanie Schmidt definitely looking a little more animated than Cameron Andrew. We have different coaching styles here. See if Wheaton can look to build on this lead here. 7-2 currently. Wheaton has already come out from their huddle. We have Treywick back for her service. Treywick will send it over. Be dug out by Darrow, set by Kennedy, sent over by Larson, but that's going to be out, and a point for Wheaton.
Well, it looked like it was going to be a nice start coming out of the timeout, but just a little bit out of bounds for the Blue Jays.
They dug out by Wiley, set by Kennedy, but there's going to be another error for the Blue Jays. It's going to be an 8-2 lead here. Treywick will continue the service. Wheaton looking to build some distance here between the Blue Jays and them. Dug out by Darrow, set by Kennedy, sent over by Wiley, dig by High, as Caps will send it over, dig out by Darrows again, set by Kennedy, be sent over by number 15 Larson. That's a nice dig for Treywick, sent over by Whitehead, nice thinking. We have number 8 Kaiser sending it out of bounds.
Too long for Kaiser. And Wheaton seems to be getting a little bit more comfortable. We have an 8-point lead, gaining some confidence, and here comes Trawick with the serve.
Trawick there for the service. She will send it over, and a nice ace for Emerson Trawick.
Tricky, and they just couldn't get to it. Too short for the Blue Jays. They'll take a timeout. A lot of jumping, a lot of smiling for the Thunder right now.
We see an 11-2 lead. It's got to be the biggest lead of the game here for the Thunder. See a lot of good action here for Thunder. Definitely a little sloppy for the Blue Jays. They've had a few errors on their side, but the Thunder able to capitalize.
Yeah, the Thunder up 2-0. 2 sets they've won. Looking to get this third one here. A lot of momentum. And just 14 points away from a victory if my math is correct.
Absolutely, I believe your math is correct there, although don't believe either of us are math majors.
I am not.
Still able to do some basic algebra here.
Just a little bit.
We have the Thunder ready, set and ready to continue. The Blue Jays will want to probably talk it over a little more. They seem ready now. See Wheaton having a lot more success here in this third set in the early goings. Let's see if they can keep it up. Trawick will be back to continue her service. She will send it over. Be dug out by Daros. And Che will have to send it over. Dug out by Trawick, and there's going to be a rejection at the rim. I believe that was Jaden Wiley. An 11-2-3 lead here, as we have Kellen Kennedy back for the service for the Blue Jays. She'll send it over, and that's gonna be in. What a service there for Kennedy.
Yeah, Thunder players thinking they had an easy point there, but our faithful line judge there to make the right call, and the Blue Jays take the ball.
Definitely good to see some appreciation for the refs. Ooh. And that one's gonna be out for the Thunder, as they will take a 12-4 lead here. Faith Bailey checking in for Naomi Bunker. Allie High will be back on the service for Wheaton. She will send it over. Be dug out, attempted dug out by Wiley, but a little bit of a mishandling, as it will be 13-4.
Yeah, good serve there by High. Just too many Blue Jays going for that ball, and they can't get it over. As
Meredith Rowe, number 4, will check in for Wiley. First time we see her today. Allie High ready for the service here. She'll send it over, and it's going to be out, as we have a service error here for the Thunder. It will be 13-5. So number 21, Allie Severino, will check back in for the Blue Jays. Rowe will send it over and directly into the net. So it'll be a 14-5 lead for the Thunder. Abby Lawson will be back for the service. Looking to continue to build momentum here. He'll send it over. Dug out by Che. He's sent over by Kaiser. Set by Whitehead. Sent over by Bailey. Diving bid by Rowe, but not quite there.
Good finish by Bailey. We saw freshman to freshman. Whitehead setting her up for the kill. Whitehead doing a great job as our setter here.
You see Lawson will continue the service. 10 points away here for a Thunder victory. Will be sent over by Severino, and Whitehead the bid, but straight into the net. Katie Stotts will check in here for Abby Lawson for the Thunder. We have number 15, Kelly Larson, back for the service for the Blue Jays. She'll send it over. Dug out by High. Whitehead. It'll be sent over by Stotts. It'll be set by Rowe. Dug out there by Bauer. And High is set, and punched over by Caps, but a little bit of a mishandling there for the Thunder.
Yeah, good hustle. Just couldn't quite get it over. Looking to get this point back, get on a bit of a run and take this third set here.
We see number 15, Keely Larson, back for the service. Diving bid by Stotts. Trawick will send it over, dug out by Rowe. Reset by Kennedy, sent over by Kaiser. Sent by Caps, dug out by Severino. Severino will send it over, and there's a kill for Ali Severino.
The Blue Jays gaining a bit of momentum here. Their bench generating a lot of noise in King Arena.
So we have definitely Blue Jays starting to build some momentum, as you said. With that momentum is quickly killed off. Kelly Larson sending it straight into the net.
Yeah, nice free point for the Thunder.
This will be 16-8 as Caps will have the service. She'll send it over. Dug out by Severino. Set by Kennedy. Severino will send it over. Dug out by High. And that's going to be a tough bid, trying to judge the roof. It's going to be 16-9 here.
Couple subs coming in for the Blue Jays.
That'll be number 24, Madison Froese. Will be in for the service for the Blue Jays. She'll send it over. Be dug out by Stotts. Set by Whitehead. Sent over by Trawick. Nice dig by Rowe. Severino will send it over. Sent back over by Bailey. Severino will send it back. Dig by Stotts. Sent over by Caps. Dig by Che. Set by, that was number 20, Murray. Sent over by Trawick. Nice dig there for Severino. And Severino will send it back over, but that'll be out.
Well, long volley there. And then the Blue Jays just getting a little bit too excited there, and a long ball, free point for the Thunder.
This will be 17-19. Allie High will head out for Naomi Bunker.
Bunker coming in, seeing if she can make some plays here.
Faith Bailey will get into the game. We dig by Che. Set by number 20, Murray. And that'll be a point for the Blue Jays there.
Well, Allie High coming right back in, just grabbing a sip of water, seeing if she can get back in here, get some good digs, get her team going again.
So you can see number 11, Kayla Daros, will be back for the service, and that'll be straight into the net, as it'll be 18-10, Wheaton drawing ever so close. It'll be number 3, Jordan Benford, checking in here for the first time today. Played a big role in the game against Augustana.
That she did, the freshman out of Arkansas, getting some minutes.
Will be set there by Murray, sent over by Rowe, sent over again by Shea, sent up by Bunker. Caps with the attack, dug out by Che, sent over by Rowe, and there's going to be a kill for Meredith Rowe. As it'll be an 18-11 lead here for the Thunder. We'll have Peyton Che on the service. Benford, save it for the Thunder. Set by Murray, sent over by Larson, and Larson will get the kill.
Well, a bit of a run for the Blue Jays, but the Thunder still leading by 6.
Thunder can hold on here, start to turn the momentum a little bit. Che with the service, and that'll be an ace for Peyton Che.
It'll be 18-13 now.
Che there with the service. It'll be dug out by Caps. Sent over by Benford, but rejected at the net by Kelly Larson.
And head coach Schmidt takes a timeout after that long run by the Blue Jays.
And all of a sudden here, it is a 4-point lead for the Thunder.
Yeah, getting close again late in this set.
Well, so we thought if any of the Thunder fans here were thinking that it was going to be a blowout in the third set, well, they hadn't been watching the rest of this game.
Yeah, the Thunder liking to play with their food here. There's been a couple times where I've thought they've had it put away, and Elmhurst just slowly coming back, giving the Thunder some more challenges to try to handle.
See if the Thunder can put this one away. Finish Elmhurst off here with the sweep. We're going to have number 11, Grace Autry, to check into the game here. First time we've seen her today for the Thunder.
She's another freshman getting minutes. A lot of young players on this Thunder team that are able to come in and contribute.
The Blue Jays will take the floor again. As Peyton Shea will be back for the service. Shea will send it over. Be dug out by Autry, immediately getting some action. Be sent over by Treywick. Nice diving bid there by Che. Sent over by Rowe, but rejected by Benford. Be set by Che again, sent over by Rowe. Dig out by Autry, set by Whitehead, sent over by Treywick. Dig out by Caro, set by Murray, sent over there by Larson. As Treywick sent but rejected by Kainley Larson. As it's going to be a 3-point lead now, 18 to 15.
Yeah, big swing of events here. We have a close game.
Jay will send it over. Be dug out by Autry, set by Whitehead, sent over by Benford, and there's going to be the first kill of the game for Jordan Benford.
Yeah, nice confidence there. Great jump up by Benford, and the freshman gets a point for Wheaton, leading 19 to 15 now.
You can see Wheaton looking to put this one away. 6 points away from it. Send over by Treywick, dig out by Karos, diving bid by Murray. She'll be able to send it over. But that's going to be a point for the Thunder, as there was an error for the Blue Jays. A 20 to 15 game. Treywick will be back for the service. She'll send it over. Dug out by Froese. Nice bid. Nice attempt by Murray to try to save that one.
Looks like the Thunder had their first coordinated celebration there, a little spin. I think they were being bowling pins.
Good to see that here in the late goings. And there's going to be a service error there by Treywick. This will be 21 to 16. So we'll have 2 substitutions here for the Blue Jays. Being number 13, Hannah Horn, will be into the game. I believe that was also number 8, Lacey Kaiser, coming back in. Horn will send it over, and unfortunately directly into the net for the Blue Jays, as it'll be a 20, I believe still 22. That will be a 22 to 16 lead here for the Thunder. High will send it over, be dug out by Darros, sent over by Kaiser, set by Whitehead, sent over by Benford, and there's another kill for Jordan Benford.
Well, Benford is the game changer here late in the third set. She came in with a lot of energy, ready to spike that ball, and she's gotten a few key points here for the Thunder.
This is Thunder 2 points away from putting this one away. Sent over by High. Saved by Horn. It's going to have to be sent over by Rowe. Sent by High. Will be tapped over by Bailey, but not quite. Not quite over. This will be a 23 to 17 lead here. We'll have more substitutions here. Ali Severino back into the game for Kayla Darros. They dug out by Treywick. Caps with the bid. Nice dive by the libero, but not good enough, as Caroline Caps brings the Thunder within 1.
Yeah, Caps is the go-to on that play. She does what she always does and gets us this point here.
Jordan Benford looking to finish this one off. She'll send it over. Dug out by Rowe. Set by Horn. Sent over by Severino. Dig by Treywick. Be sent over by Whitehead. Diving bid for Rowe. We sent over, and that's going to be a nice kill for number 8, Lacey Kaiser.
Yeah, good little placement there. And Katie Stotts will come in for Benford in the back row.
Number 7, Caitlin Bauer, comes in for the Blue Jays, along with number 12, Allie Schwartz. And Schwartz will be back for the service. Will be dug out by Treywick. Treywick there, looking for the kill. Dug out by Schwartz. Sent over by Severino, rejected. You're gonna see Rowe pushes it over. Bumped there by Stotts, sent over by Caps, and the final kill for Caroline Caps as the Thunder take this one. 25-18, they sweep the Blue Jays 3-0, and there is your first CCIW win for the Thunder.
Well, what a way to end that set. I mean, you couldn't ask for anything more entertaining. A beautiful hit down by Caps and a great celebration for the Wheaton Thunder as they defeat Elmhurst in 3 sets. That's got to be a great feeling for Wheaton, getting some momentum, getting their first win in conference.
Wheaton will advance to 8-6 on the year, be 1-2 in conference play. Elmhurst will drop to 3-9 as the Thunder are able to celebrate. Well, we didn't quite get the Caroline Caps finish in the second set, but we were able to get it in the third.
You are a future teller. You just didn't have the timing right, but you knew it was gonna happen.
So we do have a crystal ball, but it's slightly off. Exactly. Well, what a game here at King Arena for the Thunder. Tight all the way through, all 3 sets. However, we were able to see the Thunder be victorious in all of them as they're able to take this one 3-0 from the Blue Jays.
Yeah, well, thanks for joining us today. We've got men's soccer tonight, and the Thunder will return to King Arena this Wednesday at 7 p.m. to take on Carthage, trying to be 500 in conference, get that win against Carthage. So join us Wednesday night at 7 p.m. back here.
Absolutely. For Dominic Brown
and Caroline Sicking,
saying so long from King Arena.